Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home to the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the UConn Huskies taking on a team from the American, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Army's offense takes the field. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups. High-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. They punted away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the UConn Huskies offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They kick it away on 4th down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. UConn going back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Fagnano. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UConn will have to punt it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll keep it himself. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback keeps it. Runs through the tackle.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The UConn offense goes back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Murphy.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll try to run for it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. UConn will have to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. The 30. The 20. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UConn going back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Makes the grab. It's Murphy. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll run play action. He's got it. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he made the extra point without problem. So a drive there of 85 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They'll run the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. To the ground with the back. Fighting off the defender. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeper. Runs through a tackle. There he goes, and runs through another one. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the 1st half.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Try to get it to the edge. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Snags it quickly on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air. It's Fagnano. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Huskies.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line getting set on second down. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed behind the line, it's Edwards. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Now on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Slithers into space. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll go to the sneak. And the Black Knights are on the move. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. Zips it out to his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They'll try the run. Ran through the contact. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Running back searching for a hole. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Gets the back moving. Here's the handoff. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The give from the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. UConn will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Tosses it incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball.
Sends it downfield. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Going for 6. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely center cut. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UConn offense goes back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They're facing a 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. UConn will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. And they're not on the same page there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's short. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. UConn going back to work on offense. Using his legs, it's Edwards. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Off the play fake. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. UConn will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano using the quick game. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Fires left. Makes a connection. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Powers through the defender. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down. The give on the option. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. The give to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Black Knights will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The UConn offense goes back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UConn! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Under fire. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Now on the option. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is in the air. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Scanning the field, it's Fagnano. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working that left side. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hand off from the shotgun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Reed. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Punt is on its way. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. To the air, it's Fagnano. Got his man quickly. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. UConn will have to punt it away.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th down.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put it. Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. On the option. He'll do it himself. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
He'll toss him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first himself. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man in the middle. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
First down for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets gets it to the 39. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It'll be a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll pitch it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. The play action fake. Buys a little time. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off play action on 1st down. Oh, better look out. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Black Knights want to move quickly. Looking downfield on 1st down. Find some fresh air. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. And the Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can.
A shot toward the end zone. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Army! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
He needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun 1st half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And These two defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. Feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
The Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UConn offense goes back to work. They'll open the second half on the ground. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Fareed.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off time.
He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, UConn. A great catch and run for 6.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to back and leaves it. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Fagnano. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, what a caught. Made him miss again. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Fights off a defender. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Murphy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And it's no good after the missed field goal. Hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
The Black Knights send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UConn going back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to pass, it's Fagnano. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Smashes ahead. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give to the fullback. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying to get the corner. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive.
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking for space, it's Edwards. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. To the air, it's Fagnano. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. UConn will have to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And nice job by the defense. The quarterbacks had some good success running the football. All eyes on him. They were locked in. They had nowhere to go with the football, and I like it. They finished the run with a nice physical tackle. Get an extra lick on that QB.
Shakes off the defender. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UConn going back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Murphy. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Power football with the run. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Try to barge their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Bounces out, looking for that line. It's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They weren't able to move them an inch on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal. Powers forward. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Going to throw it over the top of the D. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback will keep it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll run play action. Wiggles free. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The UConn offense goes back to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fareed. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Husky! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. UConn going back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. It's complete on the right side. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
He runs out of bounds at the 40.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Huskies! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the ground, it's Reed. Got the first down and more. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll ride the hot hand. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll send the back in motion. Hand off to the fullback. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. On the option. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Give to the single back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Handoff from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The lone back's got it. Oh, he's got some space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Finding an escape route. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Black Knights will punt it away on fourth down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To throw, it's Fagnano. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Murphy. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Gives it on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. This UConn offense really has it going. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Huskies! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Slips it. He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And the Black Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll sneak it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. They're setting up the screen. He breaks a tackle. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Fires on the move. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They boot it away on fourth down. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Sends it back in motion. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Using his feet. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
Illegal touchdown.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Black Knights will punt this one away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Finds the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wants to throw. It's Fagnano. Hit as he throws. Got his man to the left. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UConn!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. From the gun, the running back has it. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Off play action. Firing to the right, complete. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Sometimes you might be tempted to get a little tricky there. You got a quarterback, he can fall forward, he can move the chains. Just do that.
Reese, I agree, because if I can't get short yardage situations with a quarterback sneak, I don't deserve to win anyways. So I better be able to toughen up, get a little bit of push, and get the yardage.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Third down coming up.
Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 46.
And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First and 10.
Good enough for first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Murphy. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7.
At the 42. Brings up second down.
The give as they work on that clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Third down.
Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. Got it behind the line, it's Bell. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Brings up fourth down.
Punt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. The Black Knights decide to punt it away.
Fourth down coming up.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch, it's Murphy. Spins away, breaks into the open. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The UConn offense goes back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with the victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.